So hello everyone, welcome back to the new video, and in this video we are going to talk about the differences between the red algae and the brown algae. Okay, so we are going to talk about the differences in 7 points. The first one is the pigment, the second is the color, third habitat, fourth size, fifth the storage product, sixth the cell wall composition, and seventh the reproductive structure. Okay, so let's start the video. So first of all, if we talk about the difference between red and brown algae, the first difference is in terms of pigment. Okay, so the red algae, it will contain the chlorophyll A, okay, D and phycobilin, and this phycobilin is a red color pigment. Okay, and this is imparting the characteristic red color to the algae. Whereas if we talk about the brown algae, then it consists of chlorophyll A, C and fucoxanthin. Okay, and this fucoxanthin is responsible for giving the brown color to the algae. Okay, so the difference between the red and brown algae in the color is due to the presence of phycobilin in the red algae and the fucoxanthin in the brown algae. Okay, and as I already told you, if we talk about the color, then typically they are red or reddish in the color. Okay, and sometimes they are also purple, reddish purple. Okay, if there is the presence of phycoerythrin. Okay, so the color range from red to reddish purple, and the color for the brown algae, it will range from brownish to olive green. Okay, and this is due to the presence of fucoxanthin. Okay, let's talk about the next difference. If we talk about the habitat, then red algae, it is found mostly in the marine, okay, habitat and in the warmer regions. Okay, and if we talk about the brown algae, then they are also marine, found in marine habitats. Okay, but in the colder water. The fourth difference between the red algae and the brown algae is in their size. Okay, so the red algae are mostly small, okay, and microscopic also. Whereas the brown algae, it can be small, okay, and it also have the large forms, like there is a kelps, giant kelp, the macrocystis. Okay, so the size includes the brown algae, it will include both small and the large forms. Okay, now if we talk about the storage product, okay, then the red algae, it will store food as a floridean starch. Okay, whereas brown algae, it will store food in the form of laminarin and mannitol. If we talk about the cell wall composition, then cell wall of the red algae, it is composed of the cellulose, okay, and polysaccharide like agar. Okay, is that clear to you? And if we talk about the brown algae, then the cell wall consists of the cellulose and alginic acid. And the seventh difference we are going to talk about is in terms of the reproductive structures. So the red algae, they will lack the flagella, okay, in the reproductive cell. So lack flagella in reproductive cell. Okay, those cells that are going under the process of reproduction. Whereas in the brown algae, the male gametes, they are motile. Okay, so the male gametes possess flagella. Okay, so these are the main difference between the red algae and the brown algae. Before closing, I will just give you the example of the red algae and the brown algae. So the red algae species include Gracilaria, Gelidium and Porphyra. Whereas the brown algae, it includes Laminaria, Fucus and the sargassum. Okay. So these different students, they highlights the adaptability and the unique role. Okay, so both of these algae groups are playing in marine ecosystem and human application. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you for watching the video.